In a planet, in a country, in a state, in a neighborhood, in a house, there is probably someone thinking to himself in the morning,
should I wake up or should I stare at the ceiling for another hour?
哎呀，早上好。Good morning. Good morning.
在吃饭耶？
我的家喜欢吃包子，就是我想表明你，什么一个美国传统的早餐看起来是什么样的？先拿着锅，我只想煮一遍。
I'm just gonna cook some green onions on my eggs, and what I'm making here are waffles. It's traditional for Americans to make this, and it's hard on the outside and very soft on the inside, and it goes really well with syrup also. And why don't we fry sausage with that? Alright, looks like our waffles are done, and here is our completed breakfast. Alright, let's have a taste of the eggs. Very good. Would you look at that? It's crunchy and soft on the inside. Overall, a great breakfast.
Alright, I'm gonna prepare to get dressed. Editing magic. Alright, I'm currently going out for a bike ride.
Alright, what I am biking down now is the Jedediah Smith Memorial Trail, which I come through daily. Actually, this trail can go all the way down to Old Sacramento, but the furthest I reached was the State Fair. I think today's the perfect day to take pictures of pigeons and whatnot, since it's partially cloudy. The sun isn't completely destroying my eyes. We're now approaching Jim's Bridge, named after Jim Jones, who fought to save this bridge after its uses for mining, out of love for the American River. And when one looks from it, it does behold an incredible sight. Alright, here it is. Up there is actually the governor's house. I was quite surprised when I first found that out, but I guess it explains the security guards at the front. And check out this view here. I wrote a lot of poems for school, sitting here on rainy days. So what we're on now is the US Route 50. It's over 3,000 miles long, and it's what we'll be using to go to downtown Sacramento. Now, the route in California is around 100 miles long, stretching from Sacramento to the edge of Nevada. This is the same route used by the 49ers as well as the Pony Express, and then a highway was constructed out of it. And looks like we're approaching our destination.
Behind me is Old
Sacramento. There are not a lot of people around because of the coronavirus pandemic, but it still serves as a major tourist attraction now. Right nearby is the downtown Sacramento.
So trains are an essential part of the history of Sacramento. There's even a California State Railroad Museum. 150 years ago, the Transcontinental Railroad was built, and it was an effective and efficient way of travel back then. You can see with the buildings here that Old Sac really is the town that time forgot. Walking down the harbor, we get our first glimpse of the Tower Bridge. Built in 1933, this is one of the defining features of Sacramento. Originally, the bridge was painted silver and the pliers were painted blue, but people complained about the glare it gave off. So in 2002, it was repainted gold, and the paint won't wear off until 2032. There's nothing that says Sacramento more than this. After we cross the bridge, we make our way to the Riverwalk Park. People often come here to take pictures of the grand staircases or picnic on the grass. The pyramid-shaped building on my left here is the ziggurat. It has 10 stories and lays on the coast of the Sacramento River. It was completed in 1997, resembling the ancient Mesopotamian ziggurats. And it mainly serves as office buildings for the Moneystone Company now. This is the Downtown Commons, or abbreviated as DOCO. The main attraction here, as you can see on your right there, is the Golden One Center, where you can watch baseball. I'm personally not a fan since I don't like watching sports, but it's nonetheless very popular among the people here. 6 years ago, this mall was known as Downtown Plaza, but it went under construction in 2014. I really didn't like the change because they removed the corn dog restaurants and the dessert bars. And finally, our final destination is the California State Capitol building. Around it are buildings exhibiting the neoclassical and Greek revival architecture styles. The Capitol building has a museum, and it serves as the state's working seat of government. Right now, however, you see that there are fences, and is closed down due to fear of the events in New York happening here. To end this, California became a state on September 8, 1850, and 170 years later, we are still living the legacy of the Golden State.